Today my teammates and I will be presenting the marketing plan for our company SpeedX for our in-class simulation. My name is Marissa Martin and the rest of my group will be presenting soon. SpeedX has made progress in North America and Nantes, but we have faced some challenges along the way. Our financial performance has not been as strong as we would like and the competition is tough. This year, our focus is on growing smarter. We want to expand into more European markets while making sure we stay financially stable. That means improving our pricing, making better use of our marketing budget, and managing costs, especially with staffing to create a great customer experience without overspending. By refining our strategy and making more strategic moves, we are setting Speed up for long-term success. The last few quarters, we made some big investments in marketing and expansion, but our financial results show we are not where we need to be yet. We have been operating at a loss, and while these investments set us up for future success, we need to start seeing better returns. Our market share is currently low at just under 7%, with best performance in speed and mountain bike segments. Competitors like Bike Villa and Aspire Cycles are leading, which means we need to strengthen our brand presence and offer more value for our customers. The key takeaway is that while we have made some strong moves for long-term growth, we need to refine our approach. That includes smarter spending, better pricing, and ensuring our marketing efforts are driving real results. The bike industry is growing, especially in Europe, where more people are biking and commuting for fun. This is a huge opportunity for us, but we are also up against a lot of competitors. Looking at our SWOT analysis, we have some great strengths, like our focus on high-performance bikes and our investment in future growth. But we also have challenges like financial losses and smaller market share. Our best opportunities are expanding into more European cities and attracting commuters for recreational riders. But we need to be careful about competition and high costs. To succeed, we need to spend wisely, adjusting our pricing strategy and making sure our ads are actually bringing people into our stores. Our main customers are young kids who are just getting into biking and thrill-seeking who love fast mountain bikes. These riders want bikes that are durable, high performance, and exciting to ride. The biggest challenge we face is competition. Bike Villa has a huge share of the market, particularly in the speed and mountain bike categories. Aspire Cycles is another strong competitor, so we need to make sure we stand out. Our strengths are our brand reputation and smart investments in growth. However, we are struggling financially and need to improve our profitability. One of our biggest opportunities is reaching more customers and new markets. We also need to make sure our ads are bringing in more foot traffic to our stores so we can boost sales.
Hello, I'm Ryan, and I'm going to be speaking about our next 4 slides and what's to come with our company SpeedX, starting with our marketing strategy for next year. Our main goal is to simply strengthen our brand name, and with that, starts with competitive pricing. We strive to have the most competitive pricing in the industry and will continue to make adjustments depending on the market and customer feedback. We also plan to continue with effective marketing strategies, whether that's online or in-store promotions to get more foot traffic inside. We also plan on expanding into European markets that we believe are untapped in the industry so we can get a bigger audience and more eyes on our company in general. When it comes to the brand strategy, here's a graphic of our competition and where we stack up against them. If you look at our financial performance, we are quite below the average, but that's okay because from the get-go, we knew we probably weren't going to be profitable right away. We wanted to push a lot of money into the company so in the future we can be even more successful. And as you can see, we're doing good with that because our investment in the firm's future is well above the average, and we plan to continue to do so, continue to push more money into the company, create more stores and more products so we can continue to grow in the future. For our pricing strategy, we have competitive pricing. Our cheapest bike is $675, and our most expensive bike is the Super Speed at $1,150. We have a bike at every option for price points so we can hit as many customers as possible. For promotions, we currently have an ad for each specific bike, and we plan to continue making ads for each bike as well as the brand in general. When it comes to pricing adjustments, we plan to continuously adjust our prices according to the market and our customers' feedback. We'll never stay stagnant and just keep the same prices. We listen and we're going to adapt. When it comes to advertising strategy, we want to drive more in-store traffic through targeting key customers because we're going to be expanding to more European markets. We need to make sure to drive a lot of traffic right away because it's an expensive thing to start. We need to improve our in-store promotions, whether it's displays in the store or online ads that get people into the door. as well as adjusting our ads with the market response, and depending on what ads do better and what ads do worse, adjust from there.
Hey, I'm Sawyer. I'm going to be going over the next 4 slides here, starting with our sales channels. Right now, we have physical stores in North America, Nantes, and France, and we're looking to expand into those European markets. Our main focus here is focusing on those in-store displays and increasing our customer experience in store. We also want to adjust our staffing based on which stores are performing better. So in our better stores, we want to have um, more staff, and then we're just going to adjust based on the store performance. We also want to put a focus on enhancing our indoor displays and putting more of them into our stores. And our hope is that all of this customer experience will eventually strengthen our sales and brand presence in North America and Europe. Looking at our pro forma financial projections here, we're looking like we're gonna profit in Q5, which would be awesome. Initially, our expenses were pretty high because of our research and development, resulting in negative profit, but that's just part of it, and it's looking like it's going to be going up from here. We went from 500K in Q1 through 4, and we're projecting to be at 1.2 million in Q8. So by maintaining these prices and controlling expenses, we should have a consistent incline in these next few quarters, and we're hoping to be at 2.4 million by the end of the year. So these projections highlight the impact of our growth strategy, and hopefully we're set up for long-term success here. This is a simplified overview of our tactical plan that we had for Q1 through 4. Q1 was mainly to implementing our new marketing campaigns and hiring staff for our new stores. And then as we went into Q2, we actually jumped into European cities and jumped into that market, so had a lot of expenses in market research and setting up those stores, which is expected. And then in Q3, we really focused on retaining our customers for a longer time in hopes that we get people coming back again to buy more bikes. And then in Q4, we were really focusing on optimizing our supply chain and our systems to reduce our operational costs. SpeedX currently holds 6.79% of the bike market. We're competing against big players like Aspire Cycles and Bike Phillip. However, growing trends in the eco-conscious biking and urban commuting present big opportunities for us. We're currently unrepresented in the youth and recreation categories, so we plan to extend our product line to attract these customer segments. Additionally, our brand awareness needs improvement, and we're going to address this through our targeted marketing efforts, and our expansion into Nantes and the European markets will ultimately help us with our market share and compete more efficiently.
Hello, I'm Colby, and I just want to take some time to talk about our competition for a little bit. We haven't really mentioned much about it, but I think it's a big factor that we need to pull into play, especially our team who's been struggling as of late. So if you just take a quick look at some of these graphs and tables that I put on this slide here, you can see that SpeedX, our company, in all 3 of the segments that we're targeting and creating bikes for, we are not getting very good scores of our brand judgment. So that's something that needs to change moving forward. So one way we can do that is by analyzing what's been working for our competition, by looking at companies like Pedal Planet with their Turbo Top bike for the youth, look at Bike Villa's Volt Ride, and then look into Bike Villa's Speed Flyer 2.0. Kind of look at what that bike is made of, see how ours is different from theirs, see what's working, and kind of go from there. Because currently we've been doing really well with our advertising scores through that advertising union. Scoring over 70 in pretty much all of our advertisements. So that's really good, but we just need to do better in our brand judgment, which I think will help us sell a few more bikes here and there. So we need to not necessarily copy our competition, but see what's working and see how we can implement that into the bikes that we're creating and the products we're creating here. All right. So moving forward, we want to use that competition to our advantage. So we're in a very competitive bike market here. Everyone's trying to sell something pretty similar, but we have to be able to differentiate ourselves. So we don't want to be competing necessarily with someone else all the time. We want to compete with ourselves. In previous quarters, I think that's really easy to do now that we're learning the market a little bit better, learning what our customers need, and learning what's working for us. We're going to be able to move forward doing that. And we've seen just from previous quarters, the most recent ones, our bikes do sell. They've proven to sell, and we have a market for them. We just need to tap into that market a little better by meeting their needs and meeting those customers' needs. So we're doing that, and we're going to expand into some cities and regions that no other companies are expanded to as of quarter 5. Quarter 6 could be different, but we're planning to expand into Melbourne, Bangalore, and Konya. Just 3 markets that both have good markets for speed and mountain bikes, which are our 2 prioritized segments right now. And then just kind of tapping back to the advertising, we want to readjust it and make sure that it's still meeting our customers' wants and needs, and it's getting good approval ratings so we can continue to get that copy in front of the people that need to see it and that we're trying to sell our bikes to. Thank you.
My name is Joey DiBartolo, and I'm a leader in the company SpeedX. As a constantly growing business, we will focus on our growth, as every company should. Future must be secured for our company and the people who back us up, which will in turn lead to financial stabilization for the company itself and for employees. For companies meeting all of these aspects, we will have great brand strength as well, because it will improve our quality over time and our relationship with our investors. Along with future growth comes the market trends. We have to stay on top of everything that comes into play. So whether that's changing statistics or changing competition, we must adjust our strategy based on what's happening in the market and what moves our competitors make. Providing bikes of a higher quality is what we will maintain as our practice, and we will improve our consumers' experience by what we believe in, which is our brand itself and the quality of our bikes. Thank you so much